Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good evening. Look at where we are. Look at where we are right now. So, how's everyone? How's everyone? I'm slightly still sleepy. So right now I'm gonna have my ice cube coffee that I experimented with and then I liked. So now I just have ice cube tray of ice cube with coffee in it in front of me. Like, the thing is, it's really solid, so it's hard to take out, so I have to wait for it to melt a little bit to have my coffee. So I'm just like waiting in the stream right now. You might hear it later. But yeah, hello everyone. Hi, nice to see everyone here. The room is finished. Yeah. So I logged in during the weekend. Let me walk through it a little bit. So you can see, actually I don't know how to walk through it because it doesn't take my cursor, but on the right side you have the office hours, so that's kind of like the board where it's like a description of what we're doing. Hey, hello. No, the ice cube coffee with milk. I'll put it in milk after. Hello. Sliding screen is a vibe. Thank you. So I have the board which explains like what we do. In case people are not aware of the like coworking pomodoro type of stream. I don't want people to think that I'm ignoring them. But yeah, we have that, and then at the bottom of that is the letter. So I just made the chat a letter. I tried to maintain the flat, stretched out chat from the Photoshop screen. I maintained that. You guys are in a letter now. Good morning. Yay! And then right here we got the cat, and then I just like realized, guys, last stream we were like, oh, what should we name the cat? And I'm like, well, I actually have a OC that can turn into a cat, and I've been subconsciously drawing them the entire time, and their name is Deus, as in Deus. So the cat is Deus. The cat is my child Deus. And then we go to the table, right? We go to the table, got some letters going on, and then I got me doing my stuff, and then they got the drawing tablet or whatever tablet that is more immersive. And then we got Omen plushie. The Omen plushie we can move around. So I made sure to separate it. So Omen plushie is a PNG that I can move around. Yeah. I can move Omen plushie around. Oh, but it's not moving on the screen. Hang on. I got it. There we go. Yeah. So I can move the Omen plushie around. Yeah. Wait, let me put him back. Yeah. He's there. And then I've got on the side here would be the timer. I put in a ringtone for the timer so that like it make a sound when it starts, but I can't hear it. So you can let me know if you can hear the sound. It's supposed to make like a ding when it starts. Let me. Oh, one second. Eek. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, so that's the timer. There's the cat. Yeah. Is the background new? Yes, it is. I worked on it like this weekend. Good morning. Hello. So yeah, the timer on the side there, and then I made my bunny mocha on top of it as well. And then I can show, let me see. So I can show you a little bit. So if I hide for a second, and then on the chair, that's the chair. I really like how the chair turned out. Looks really comfortable. And if I hide the chair, so that's kind of like what happens in the background. You can see that it's empty. And my grand plan for the background, for what happens at the back, is that we have that kind of cabinet empty right now, and what's gonna happen is over the course of our streams and like the time we spend together, when I make shit like the Omen plushie, I'm just gonna put it at the back, basically. So this back section is gonna be like decorations or like things that we make on stream, and then I'll just put it at the back. So it's like, in a sense, the background is dynamic, as in like it kind of updates as we go. So yeah, that's a small room tour, guys. That was my room tour. Let me bring myself back. Bleep. That was the room tour. Still afternoon stream for me. Yay! Not midnight stream. Yeah, it is quite early. That's why I'm still a little bit sleepy. Oh, sorry, my model like glitched. Okay, wait. I got my coffee. Hang on. So, eek. The ice cube coffee. It's an ice cube coffee, and then I just put it in milk. So I'm not eating the ice cube as it is, because that's a bit scary. But yeah, I broke my last ice tray because I was trying to break it out, and I was like, wait a second, I should have just waited for it a little bit. Okay, let me put it back into the fridge. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, it tastes so good. I don't know what happened in the freezing process, but fuck, that is good. I don't know, it comes out sweet. Like, I didn't put any sweetener, so it's pretty much the same coffee that I usually make, so just straight out of my mocha pot. And then I pour it, like I leave it to room temperature, pour it into the ice tray, and then just have it as is. But it tastes sweet, which is fucking crazy. Okay, so the plan today, coworking stream. So we're gonna work for 30 minutes, hence my 30 minutes timer. Will it ring? It will ring. So it's supposed to ring. It's supposed to ring when it starts, and it will ring again when it finishes. So once we finish 30 minutes, it's gonna make like a sound. So yeah, that's, if I would have to watch the VOD. I would have to check the VOD to see if it's working properly, but yeah. So we're gonna lock in for 30 minutes, and once we know that it's 30 minutes, once it's done, we can chat and hang out, and then we can work again. So it's very optimized for people who are working, which is me. And what am I working today? I'm working on commissions. So I have a few commissions that I have to work on, and commissions that I have to submit, so I have to give to the client. And if you're not aware, some commissions are not, you can't stream those, so that's also why it's like, well, I still want to stream, but I can't show it, right? So that's why we have kind of this setup. And also next week I have an art market in Sydney. So if you're in Sydney, you should check me out at UTS Makers Market. That feels weird to say. I feel like no one from Sydney watches me. But yeah, I have an art market, so I need to kind of sort out the stuff that I want to bring, and like making sure that I've printed like prices and stuff. I haven't done that yet, so I kind of want to sort that out as well. So a few paperworks here and there, and then some commission work. And also I might be journaling a little bit as well. Yeah, journaling on my physical journal. So wait, maybe you can hear it. I don't know if my mic could pick that up, but that's the sound of my journal. Wait, the ice cube coffee tastes sweet. Interesting. Yeah. Which is fucking crazy. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, which is fucking nuts, because I'm like, now I'm a fan of the not fresh coffee, basically, because it's the ice cube coffee, and it's like a few days old, like 1 or 2 days old. Sydney in Australia, yeah, don't tell me some of you are from Sydney. Don't tell me I'm gonna see you next Monday. Lol. You should, if you are from Sydney and you are coming, you should tell me your username. Hopefully I will remember, and I'll be like, oh my god. But yeah, that's what's happening. Although, yes, yeah, I believe there are some people from the US as well. I'm ready to fly to Australia. Look, when you get that job, I trust you. When you get that big job. hello. Yeah. Alright guys, I think it's time to lock in. So obviously best if you also lock in with me if you have something to do. But if you wanna like pop some stuff into chat, you can do that as well. But just remember, don't share personal information and stuff. Don't really talk about anything too crazy. Keep things positive. But I think it would be best if everyone kind of do their own thing, and then we can jump back and like talk together during the break time. Chad, I got everyone with plane tickets to Australia. Yep. One day I'll see everyone from chat show up on an art market. That'd be ideal. Alright, I'm gonna start the timer, so I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Good luck with what you're working on. Also, you can tell me what you're working on as well. Alright, see you in 30 minutes. Hello? How was that? Did it ring? Did the timer ring? Yay! First 30 minutes done! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, didn't it feel fast? Didn't it feel so fast? I was like, wait, what do you mean it's like already done? Oh wait, it restarted, hang on. Let me turn it off. Okay. Yeah, it felt so fast. Loki kind of got jump scared. Sorry, guys. You know what? I can also make a longer one. Hang on. Let me make a vote. I fucking love this vote function. Hang on. To my space because of your videos. Yay! That's good to know. I hope you're enjoying it. Start a poll, and then length per focus 30 minutes, and then I'll put a 45 minutes. Start poll. Thirty minutes feels very fast. Okay. Let's say the thing is the timer. So Streamlabs, the app I use for streaming, it doesn't have a built-in timer. It has a timer widget, but I would have to pay for it. And so how I kind of go about it is I make an After Effects file. So I have an After Effects file of the 30-minute countdown. So if I were to extend it, I would have to make a separate After Effects file. It's fucking bonkers. Yeah, let me know what everyone's preference is. I think personally, 30 minutes was quite fast for me too. How did the commissions go? I haven't even opened it yet. I was still like writing things down, like organizing what to do and such on my journal. So I was like organizing and then also sending the finished commission, so I haven't started drawing yet. With free stuff plus creativity, exactly, nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Yeah, okay, I do understand how it can be kind of a jump scare if you don't have the timer up. If anything, I can add like a soft ticking noise when it comes down to 5 seconds, so you kind of know before it dings. Let me write it down. I can't edit it on this stream because I have to edit the After Effects file, but I can definitely edit it for the next one. So what do we think? What do we think? Okay. Oh, the poll. People be loving the 30 minutes though. People are liking the 30 minutes, guys. The non-vocal people like the 30 seconds. 30 minutes, sorry, my bad. Can I make 2 polls at the same time? Let me see. Oh no, okay, so it has to be like 1 poll at a time. Okay. Okay. So the 30 minutes doesn't seem like too big of an issue, seeing how people be like, I'm one of the 30-minute peeps. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep this stream to be 30 minutes anyway. And I think we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna end the poll on 69. Okay, because I have another poll that I need to make. Start to poll, and then soft ticking noise at 5 seconds to finish, and then yes or no. 37.5 minutes. I think that's the most democratic way to go about it. That is democracy right there. Okay, soft ticking noise at 5 seconds seems like okay. Four people voted. I've seen the soft ticking noise on study with me videos. I think what I can do is probably like I can have a deep focus type of stream later on where it's like an hour long or something per focus, because I find that it works for me like that as well. Exile had to edit his own timer thingy, yeah. Legit, like I took the sound effects from my editing bank sound effects, so those are the sound effects that you hear in the video in my video essays. Like we be reusing assets in this household. Yeah, okay. I'll keep the After Effects file on the background so I can edit it later. Yeah. Side note as well, I've been reading this book called Stolen Focus. Stolen Focus by Johann Hari. Well, I can't really show it right now because I'm not on Photoshop where I could just copy paste. But it's called Stolen Focus, and it basically talked about okay, this sounds like a no-brainer, but it's about like how our focus is being stolen by big companies, and how the world is kind of like built around people losing their focus. But the part that is really resonating with me right now is the one about deep focus, so flow states. I do want to make a video about this, so there will be like more kind of like structured and like more refined speech in that one, but right now it's just like my preliminary thoughts, like my thoughts at the moment as I'm reading the book. Basically I really like the flow state chapter because it clears some misconception that I have with flow states. So with Johann, he actually interviewed the person that kind of pioneered the study on flow states, or rather like the person that kind of found out about the flow state, right? So in the book he kind of tells the story of Mihaly, which is the scientist that found out about the flow state. He talked about like his childhood all the way to what led up to his study in deep focus and flow states, and kind of like following that entire process, like learning from the start how, like, where it comes from, what initiated the person to like what initiated me highly study in it. Like learning all those kind of quote-unquote background information really helped solidifying my understanding on flow state, and it really kind of shown me like you really can't understand stuff from summaries as much. I think like more so like I'm actually experiencing how summarized information versus like deep engaged information kind of goes in differently into my mind. Like how I sustain the information, how I understand the information, it's completely different from when if I look up the Wikipedia definition of what a flow state is, or I watch like a video on what a flow state is. They mention it for a minute, they talk about it for a minute, versus like reading the entire thing from like the person that discovered the flow state and then base like his life to like dedicate his life to study about the flow state. It's like a completely different experience and a completely different understanding, and that book is just really, really inspiring. Like that section on flow state was really, really inspiring, and that also adds to the reason why I want to like I don't know, kind of engage in that flow state a bit more. But yeah, there is a let me grab a highlight. It's like a mini lecture on the break time. But I think this is very relevant to our stream today. Hang on, let me grab my highlights. My misconception of the flow state is that I thought that if you don't spend like 6 hours getting lost in what you're doing, then that's not flow state. But after understanding the kind of definition and conditions around it a little bit better, I'm like, oh no, actually, like I feel like I've experienced it before. And even though it's not as high as like some of these are, because they apparently if you go into flow state you can like focus for like 6 hours plus and stuff, but I never experienced that. But other parts of the flow state I have experienced. I'm still looking for the highlight. Oh yeah. So this is the main summary. They summarize the 3 kind of requirements to get into flow state, and I'm quoting it now. To find flow, you need to choose one single goal. Make sure your goal is meaningful to you and try to push yourself to the edge of your abilities. So if you don't have one of those 3, then you wouldn't experience it. So yeah, I just like felt this when I'm rigging, which is fucking crazy. So while I was doing my live 2D rigging, I'm like rigging the my second model ever, and it takes all of the requirements to hit flow state, which is you need to choose one single goal, and my single goal is to finish the model, right? And it's very clear with rigging, because it's like, okay, I need to rig the eye, I need to rig the mouth, I need to rig the hair. So each step of the process, it's very clear what the goal is. And then make sure the goal is meaningful to you. To me, like you guys know, art is very meaningful to me, and this is a form of art. And also, like, in a sense, streaming as a whole is also like community building and like very social experience for me. So in a sense, that is why it's meaningful to me. Like, then the goal to have a new rig is a meaningful goal for me. And then try to push yourself to the edge of your abilities. And as you guys know, rigging is very uncomfortable for me, and it uses a completely different kind of brain half for me than like painting and stuff. So it's very challenging, but it's not beyond my capability as a human being. So that's why it kind of like hits all three, and it's just peak. It's just peak. That's my lecture, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna read the chat. I had to focus. I had to lock in so I can verbalize everything. Thrifty day of UCL slight Valorant reference. We love Valorant. I did not expect a lesson to. Oh, sorry. Let me type let me type it in chat. Stolen Focus by Johan Hari. Advanced login results. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lotus, for covering me. I'm like reading this chronologically. You're the goat. Clarity of goal, meaning, and pushing you to your limit. I would say like the limit here is kind of like just shy enough from impossible. So it's like, in a sense, I also have like a standard of rig that I have in my mind. Like, if any of you are into VTuber rigging, you would know Kuroama, which is kind of like the very goated Live 2D rigger. Like very active on social media right now. And if my goal was to rig like Kuroama, I would fucking cripple myself and like die on the floor. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that, right? So in a sense, then, if that would make the third requirement, which is to have it on the edge of my abilities, it would actually cancel that out, because it was way too beyond my capabilities, because I've never rigged before, and then I aim to be one of the goats, right? So this kind of translates into drawing as well. Like, if you're just starting out and let's say you have the goal to improve, you shouldn't be aiming directly to be like one of the goats, basically, right? You should, in a sense, like, knowing what is kind of beginner friendly or what is like closer to the basics is better than trying to aim for perfection, to aim for the best. Is what I get from my experience. Experience that from characters helped in Blender 2 years ago. Damn! Yeah, Blender is also another thing. Wait, I think I saw a question earlier. Do you have like a reference sheet for your VTuber model? I want to draw your VTuber model and make art for you. Oh, thank you! I don't. I don't have... I don't have a reference sheet. I will make one. I will make one because that is very kind of you. I will make one. Like in between doable and impossible, yeah. I think between doable and impossible. More in the middle. It's like, if I've never rigged before. I did have 3D rigging experience from uni. I hated it. It's very minimum. But at least I know the words rig, deformations, warp, stuff like that. Like, I've already known the lingo, which in a sense I know like the concepts around it. So I wasn't a complete beginner. Like, I wasn't like, I've never rigged anything in my entire life. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys like the mini lecture on attention. I have been geeking about it on the newsletter, which I have to finish and send out as well. Alright guys, how about we go for another focus session? Let's do another 30 minutes. Another 30 minutes. And thanks for voting for the soft ticking noise as well. I will add that to the next stream. So right now we're doing with the budget that I that I prepared at the start. Thanks for the lesson, Professor. Oh my god, Professor Ciel, did I like that? It's because my biggest inspiration is Professor Layton. So if you add Professor at the start, it's like I'm getting a little bit closer to my goat, Professor Layton. Hello, nice seeing you. We're gonna start focusing now. We're gonna lock in. All right. See you guys again in 30 minutes. That was fast. Yay, we lock in. Lock the fucking. Hooray! Eating dinner was also lock-in. Oh wait, let me tell you. I had to close my window. Plane was flying. But yay! Pet budgie named Ciel. Oh my god. You have 2 CL in your environment now. Hello, hello. Good work, everyone. Good work, good work. I think I'll definitely make a like long version. Like I'll put it on the top. Like what type of co-working stream it is. Like a 30-minute one or like a longer one. I honestly don't mind like an hour lock-in before we take a break. Longer lock-in. But yeah, how did it go, everyone? Did you guys get some stuff done or started on some things? I finished the what did you call it? Like the underlying colors? I just finished the shapes for the commission, so I drew the sketch and then I drew the shapes in colors. So I just have to refine it. And that refining would take like an hour or so. But I'll do it later. Hour sounds nice. Yes, yes, yes. Do you guys know this game called On Together? I've mentioned it on stream before. I'll type it down. But yeah, if you don't know, it's a co-working game. So you basically like have an avatar and then you hang out with your friends, you sit in the library and stuff. And that is pretty much the inspiration for this stream. And also a lot of my streams in general. Because with that game, I realized that it's just really, really nice to know that you're working with someone else, especially like if you live alone or like you want to kind of have someone to work with, because it's nice to have a feeling of like, oh, we're working on this thing together. Like we're separately working on things, our own things, but like it's nice that we're doing the kind of the same thing together, right? We're like locking in together. Like that is a very, very nice feeling, and I really, really enjoyed that game. So then I'm like, oh, I kind of want to bring that sense of like, oh, we're working together, and like, yeah, kind of like the togetherness of it into my stream as well. And if you don't know, him's character design was inspired by my avatar in that game. So pretty much that game helped me kickstart the my kind of like streaming endeavors. Oh, nice. I saw drawing. Nice. Anatomy practice. Good. Painting too. Background for my new OC. Nice. Ooh, both of you are working on commissions as well, or like working towards a commission. Nice. I know, it's like on the pricier end, I guess, but I support them. I support what they're doing, so. I typed it, if you scroll up a little bit, it's called On Together. Learning Godo. Ooh, too. I looked up a couple things about it when I was thinking of making a game, but that was a phase. I wasn't too serious about it, but I did do a little bit of a research. Kind of procrastinating right now, not gonna lie. That's alright. It's alright. Well, there will be a lot of more opportunities to lock in. I was also looking at this Kickstarter, Clara and the Below, if you guys are aware. It's like an indie animation kind of project made by Matt Braley, who is the creator of Amphibia. I haven't watched Amphibia yet, but I know it's like really good and a lot of my friends love it. And Clara and the Below looks really, really nice. Let me type that as well. Clara and the Below. New Penthouse song is fire, by the way. Yes. Yes. It was actually that release that made me remember Penthouse. Like, I've always liked them, but like, it wasn't in my kind of like looping, like it wasn't on my loop at the moment. So then I forgot. But then that song resurfaced and I'm like, oh shit. Penthouse. It's so fire, dude. I really love the duo that's singing in Penthouse. Like, their voices just go so well together. It's so nice. Go. Yeah, I see that as well. Is it Gok? Go. I see a lot of VTubers use it as well for their thing. That relate to productivity and time management. I think I just haven't engaged with the topic of time management and productivity in recent times. Like, the last time I kind of like really studied it was in high school, and I like had to figure out how to lock in and stuff. But I remember that the one about habits, that one book is really good. Hang on. Atomic Habits. I didn't finish the book, but the opening was really, really good and very, very convincing. I think that's a good place to start, because my stance with like productivity and such has a lot to do with like discipline, in a sense, in that, like, in my personal experience, not saying that this is true for everyone, but in my personal experience, it's like, because I'm used to working on things, like I'm used to like drawing instead of doing other things, it's kind of like easier to kind of get into it and such. But yeah, that's just my personal experience. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in my book list right now. Nothing much in productivity. There are some like business stuff, but it's just like very basic business stuff. Oh my god. So there's also this book called Deep Work by Carl Newport. I didn't even remember opening this book, but I'm like 20% in apparently, according to my Kindle. It completely got overshadowed by Stolen Focus. I don't even know if they mention flow state or whatever, but then I completely forgot about that book. Minute by minute. Let me see them. Because I think like with Penthouse, I only listen to the same like 3 songs because I love it so much. Okay, I don't think I've listened to Minute by Minute yet. Let me see. Undertaker, classic. Love that one. Nonsense. Nonsense, really good. There is one on my phone. I forgot which one it was. Friday night. So good, bro. Ooh, recreating our old hangout spots. Nice. Nice. No problem. Yeah, Undertaker is so good, dude. So good. I think I'll have a stream where YouTube doesn't like it when I play like copyrighted music is the problem. But it would be nice to jam. I think Twitch is a little bit friendlier with that. Let me see if I have anything else in my to-do list. My hand isn't feeling very well right now, so I don't want to get into the refinement for the commission because I need to kind of like hold the pen a little bit tighter for that. Let me see. Oh, I can work on the market stuff is what I can do. Yeah, Penthouse is so good. Join the cult. I did the commission stuff. Also, another stream that I've seen VTubers do that I also want to try is like ASMR keyboard stream, but I don't have a mechanical keyboard, so there's not much to hear. And it's not that satisfying. But when I do upgrade my keyboard, that is something that I want to try. I'm still really confuzzled by the coffee. It's so sweet, which is crazy. It doesn't normally taste sweet. Oh, you guys want to see the Friday night? Check out Friday night. You guys want to see the other model that I'm working on? Oh, Friday's high. I thought it was Friday night. One of them. Yeah, you guys want to see? I'll show you. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna load properly, but we will see. Hang on, I gotta move it. But yeah, I don't want to talk with this one because I still have to fix the mouth. But yeah, I like the angle. The study like space was optimized for this model actually. So that's where the tablet and then the like chair and stuff. But it's so fun working on her. It's just a lot of back and forth. Let me go back. Boop. It's a lot of back and forth. Where was I? Yeah, it's kind of like I do this, I do bap bap bap, rigging, and then I have to load it onto the face tracking software. And then I have to check if the mouth is working properly, if the angles are right. Yay, glad you like it, glad you like it. Yippee yippee. Yeah, so I have notes of what to fix and such. It feels like tinkering, which I don't normally do, because painting is very like one try done kind of deal. Like I don't really go back and forth to kind of make the image work. I would just move on to the next image type beat. But like with rigging, it's more like you have to go back and forth to get the right look and stuff. Oh no, wait, I moved. I moved violently. I forgot to lock the model. Oh my god, if I ever like worked in a VTuber company, I think I would get yelled at by the management. I am not built for corporate situation. Like building a machine, yeah, similar feeling in coding, yeah. Ciel tripped. Yeah, basically I slipped, guys, I slipped. You know, it's a new place. I was cleaning it up, right? And I was mopping the floor. I forgot that the floor was still wet. Then I slipped. Basically. Okay, how do we feel about one more focus, guys? One more 30-minute focus. How do we feel about that? Is it a yes or a no? The imperfection is what makes it human. I agree. I very agree. I'm already not a perfectionist to begin with, so I really don't give a fuck about making pixels look perfect. So then it really helps me to just keep moving on with my model, keep going, and then keep making the next thing. Which I think is pretty healthy, especially when you're starting out. And like, as I said before, quantity is better than quality when you're starting out. So the more models that I do, the more used I am with the program and like the process. So it's the better. Yes, please, one more. Okay. Brother might need a carpet. I actually have a carpet. Hang on. I actually do. I'll show you the carpet and then we can lock in one more time. See, it's only in these lock-in streams that I can go past my 2-hour limit because I don't talk the entire time. Okay, let me hide the chair. See, there's a carpet at the back. That big red circle thingy at the back. That was a carpet. But I think the effect that comes out, like the floor seems like it's tiles, which makes sense that it would be wet, slippery when wet. But yeah, let me bring myself back. There we go. Yay, you can see it. Yay. Yeah, so got a couch, got a plant, got a carpet. and space to put decorations in. Right now we only have Omen, so Omen's just like on the side with me on the table. Ooh, nice red notebook. I love red. Let's get to use it. I hope you get the courage soon. Alright, guys. Lock-in time. See you again in 30 minutes. Good luck. Were we done? I didn't realize we were done. Hello. Oh my god, you guys were chatting already. See, I can't hear the ding. Like the ding doesn't ring for me. So I have to like constantly check the Streamlabs. Let me read chat. I always forget how much coworking bodybuilding streams help me. Yay! That is the point. That is the point. It's helpful for both you and me. Like it's really helpful to like have like kind of knowing that someone else is working with you. Oh, did it look did my model look like I was troubled? I was pointing, I was looking down, yeah. Wait, I can't see it now. It looks like I can't pay rent or something. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. I was just like looking down. Good job, everyone. Got a lot of things done. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. No, I just didn't realize that the timer was over. I wasn't looking in, guys. Okay. I was working on the newsletter. So, I was just editing the newsletter and then I was setting it up and then it's gonna be released tomorrow. So if you guys are signed up to the newsletter on my Patreon, you'll get an email from me tomorrow. This is giving you hear from my manager. I like the Kirby profile picture. The sneaky child. Yeah. Because gambatte was too long. I can't speak Chinese though. Like, I know words. Very, very little words. Like 10 words in total. One of it is jiao. Yeah. But otherwise, I wouldn't say I know much. I know more Japanese than I know Chinese. Learning kanji, nice. I have it's always I don't know, like learning Japanese is also something that I want to do, that I've been doing on and off for like years, but no, I haven't found a method that works for me in particular. The most that I'm doing right now is I'm translating a manga that I bought. So I bought a Japanese. I bought the manga that I like in Japanese, and then I have the English translation online, and then I try to read the manga by itself in like Japanese, and then I write down the kanji that I don't know. So it's kind of like a translating kind of work. I haven't been doing it much though, because it's like it's very offline work in a sense. And I've been really busy, but it is very nice to do. I know mom, dad, mama. I know. Thank you. I don't want to pronounce it because you're gonna know that it sucks. I don't know the tones. I know go home because I used to say that in school and I want to go home. I know Shihuan, I like something. Yeah, very basic words. I can't make a sentence or anything. I can't understand people when they talk either. which is, yeah, I'm very limited. But I know ciao, because we say that a lot in school. On your Patreon, are there already any tutorials up? There are a few. So I have tutorials on text, so ones that I kind of like write down, and then I also have video tutorials, but they're for separate tiers. So the higher your tier is, the you get the video tutorials basically. So I have one on composition up right now. I have one coming up on painting, so kind of like walk through. If you see a few of my older videos, I've been doing like a painting from photograph kind of videos on stream, and then I just like took one and then I actually walk through the process, because on stream I'm just like messing around. But I actually walk through the process there. But yeah, there will be more coming out. What languages do you know? English, and then a little bit of Japanese. That's it. It's French, but I wasn't raised with the language, so I only know like a few words, phrases. I get it. I'm still proud of this. Yay! Yay! Translating the manga straight is very cool though. Thank you. I understand Japanese like conversationally, like I can watch anime without subs. It's the easiest way to put it, especially like slice of life anime, and I know what they're saying type beat. Conversation wise, not super duper fluent because I don't have anyone to talk to. But my hairdresser is Japanese, so when I go cut my hair or something, I get to practice Japanese at the same time. And she remembers me as that one person that can half speak Japanese. Although our topics are very basic, so it's kind of like it's like 好きな食べ物は何ですか type beat. どこの出身ですか something. Yay! I'm actually gonna release a new tier as well, which is kind of like a feedback tier on Patreon. So it's gonna be... I'm still planning the technicalities out. I've mentioned this before as well. It's one where you can get feedback directly. So it's like you send me a piece of artwork or kind of like where you're at, and then you tell me like, I want to improve in anatomy, how can I do that? So you kind of tell me where you're at, and then you tell me your goal, and then I'll do my best to give you the resources, give you like exercises that I know work for me and hopefully would work for you as well. So I kind of give you all the answers in a sense. So there's gonna be that tier coming out hopefully by the end of this month. So I'm still planning that out. But yeah, I've signed up to a Patreon that has that system before. So I like send them my artworks and I say, I finished this but I don't know what's wrong, for example. And then the artist would tell me like, oh, you should do this, should do that. So they draw over it and they write down like, oh, this feels wrong because, for example, your values are not right. So how to fix your values, this is how to fix your values. On top of that, you should check out this video, that video, to kind of deepen your understanding. And I found that really, really helpful. I feel like that helped me to improve far more than like trying to figure things out myself. And especially it cuts down a lot of time because you know exactly what you can do instead of kind of sitting there and like guessing, like, oh, should I do this? Maybe I try this next time. Which I would say, like, sometimes it's good. You do need that sort of time for yourself. But sometimes when you hit a roadblock where you're like, I don't fucking know, that's when it's good to like have someone to help you. Yay. Learning another language is hard though, yeah. It is. It is quite hard. Our haters must have enjoyed at least getting to speak their language someone still. Yeah, I think so. Because I think most of the customers are Japanese, because it is like a kind of like a hidden gem kind of place, one of those. But it was close to my uni, so I found out because I was in uni all the time. And I just walked around and was like, oh, this cool hairdresser place, and checked it out. And then they cut my hair really nice, so I keep coming back. Wish I could speak Chinese. Yeah, I know, it's like one of my, I kind of wish I learned it. So it's like, my parents don't speak it either. My grandparents do, but my mom got lazy. So my mom, when she was a child, she didn't want to learn, and she didn't pick it up either. So yeah, it comes down to me. We don't speak it. So I didn't grow up with it. But what's odd is my sister, my youngest sister, was put into like kind of like after school lessons, kind of like tutorials, after school tutorials type shit. And she learns Mandarin there, but I didn't. They didn't put me there. So she knows a little bit more than me, but obviously she quit. So then she didn't get much far into it either. So then I would say like we know about the same. Maybe I know 10 words, she knows 20 words, but that's like not that big of a difference. But yeah, I have friends who speak Chinese now, and sometimes I just listen to them and I'm like, what does that mean? I know like one word, and they're like, oh, it's this, and I'm like, awesome, thanks. Katakana. Usually, sometimes I'm like, I have to pause for a second. I'm like, is this or that? Because some of them are similar. I think it's N, she, and so. They're really similar in strokes and shapes. So sometimes I just like pause there for a second. I'm like, which one is it? Hello, welcome. I'm guessing Mandarin. Yeah, Mandarin. My dad only learned Chinese. Yeah. I see 2 people join the Discord server. Good job. If you're on stream right now, good job. Joining the Discord server is the right thing to do. I send updates and announcements. Can understand a bit, but just can't reply well. Yeah. Yeah, one day we'll learn more than 10 words. I did see one of the people in my uni who are friends with my Chinese friend, right? And he said, I want to learn Chinese. I want to learn Mandarin. I want to learn Chinese. I don't know which one, but I'm assuming Mandarin as well. So I want to learn Mandarin, and then he just started speaking it, like obviously not very well at first, but he just kept doing it, right? And my friend, like, he just started having conversation in Chinese, even though not well, but then a few months later, both of them started having like full-blown conversations, and I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, bro locked in. Bro went from like saying like pinko to like making sentences about pinko. And I'm just like, holy shit. But yeah, I think that's also like the thing with like languages. If you have someone to talk to, it makes it a lot easier. If we do a Chinese learning stream, oh my god, I'll be too embarrassed. My pronunciation is so bad. I'll be so embarrassed. It's kind of like no. It's like one of the, I understand though. It's like VTubers like learning English, learning Japanese kind of streams. Maybe one day. It'll be better if I do have like a friend on as well and they can correct me type shit. Bilingualism is very, very good. Ooh, English ISL, that's cool. Practice is everything, yeah. Immersion learning. Yeah, that's kind of how I learned Japanese, because I just watch a shit ton of anime. So it is immersion in a sense, but I'm like, I think another thing is like, you have the goal to like learn the language, right? But it'd be a lot more effective when there is an external motivation as well. Like for example, like you are going to Japan for a month, so then you have like that extra reason why you need to know it. So then I don't know, I think that helps a lot in terms of like understanding it. But right now I'm not traveling anywhere, so I don't really have that kind of like external motivation other than the willpower to like, oh, I want to read manga or something. But it is my long-term goal. But again, not very pressing, but one day it'd be nice if I could read Japanese and then I can read like manga in Japanese. I think when I had Japanese lesson for a little bit, my sensei was like, that's a good goal. I'm like, yes, thank you. Chinese is very tonal, yeah, right? Yeah, I don't want to end up like saying something crazy. I see. Yeah, let me see my notebook. I didn't get very far, but it's nice. What did I write down? Oh yeah, I really only got as far as I think 2 pages. It's really exhausting actually, the manga translation exercise. Heiki. Okay, these are the kanji that I wrote down. Heiki, which is fine. I know daijobu. Daijobu is I know the kanji for that one. And then koe. And then koe, voice. And then bo, which is sticks. That's not much. Not a lot of kanji there. But yeah. It's Veil, by the way, the manga that I'm translating. Veil by Kotteri. Best romance ever. So desu ne, daijoubu. Honestly, in like a tourism kind of like traveling scenario, that is all you need, kind of, in a sense. Like I think I survive with like, for example, eki wa doko desu ka, and like nime, like when you enter the restaurant, like nime, I don't even know how to say it properly, like 2 people, just like nime, because they always like nime sama, name sama desu ka, and they're like nime desu, maybe, I don't know. kanji for bat. Komori. Whoa, that looks cool. I didn't know bat has such a cool, it's such a cool word in Japanese. It is a pretty language, yeah. Dari or something like that. Yeah. And then yeah, if they're like telling you something, also I think my laundry's gonna ring any moment now. Yeah, it's like if they tell you something, you're like, ah, so desu ne, so desu ka, hai, so desu ne, hai. And then you're like fluent. Say yabai, yeah. It's like, yabai. Yabakunai? Yabe. Yabai. And then it's like, yeah. It's funny. It's really nice. Nice. Oh, my laundry's not done yet. Okay, the marker of the end of the stream is when my laundry rings. I have a feeling it's any moment now, but it could also be in like 20 minutes. So it's a game of endurance. So I remember so much, yeah. I wanna go on a walk later today. I started going to the local park a lot more these days, and it's really nice. I just like sit there. And then, oh yeah, in Sydney it's like getting colder now, so I get to wear a jacket. Really nice. Kumo for clouds. Yay! Yeah, I think in the US or like northern hemisphere it'll get warmer. You guys getting spring, right? We're getting autumn. Jacket season, yeah. Looking forward to summer. Yay! Make sure to get a lot of sunlight. Yeah, it's like summer in Australia is very hot, to say the least. I actually have this conversation with my hairdresser. Because she's from Japan. I asked her like, how do you think the summer in Sydney versus Japan? Like, do you feel any different? Like, is it hotter here or such? And then she's like, yeah, the summer in Japan is very humid, so it does feel hot, but the sun in Australia hurts. She said that like itai, like it hurts, and I have to agree. Like the contrast between when you're under the shade versus out in the sun is very big, and it does hurt the skin. So it's also it's really important, like in Australia you have to always wear sunscreen, always wear protection. Wait, I shouldn't have said that like that. ignore that. Redacted. It actually feels like that in Australia as well. Like it's hot for like more than half the year, even though like summer is technically only like 3 months, but it does feel more like 9 to 12 kind of ratio between hot and cold. I see a lot of you guys are like northern hemisphere. And yeah, Enjoy the sun, guys. I know you've been in the cold for a while. Nice phrasing, Wild. Yeah. I think yeah, I think if anyone starts a clip channel, for me it's gonna be very inappropriate. Good. That is good. What's your favorite Aussie dish? Putting me on the spot. I don't know. Cause yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Vegemite. I think that's like one of the most Australian things out there other than fairy bread that people know of. I don't know. I'm gonna be for real, like me and my friends, more than anything, we just eat like Korean food, and Chinese food, and Japanese food. There isn't much Australian culture in our food. Comfy streamer being unsay so. Me when you bring in the actual like VTuber terms, I think this is also another thing that I have in my mind. Like, I think in one of my videos, someone commented like, I don't normally watch VTubers, but something, and I'm like, I don't consider myself a VTuber. I know like on paper, if you're watching this right now, I am a VTuber, but in the cultural sense of the word, I am not. Like, you guys don't see me doing a debut stream or like an introduction stream or like having nicknames for everything and such. Like, the VTuber is more of a medium for me in a sense. So it's kind of wild that someone's like, oh, I don't normally watch VTubers, and I'm like, I'm not a VTuber though. Eat Asian food all the time, yeah. Unsay-so'd. Yeah, no, I got unsay-so'd, that's a bit crazy. But yeah, it doesn't help. I know a lot of like the VTuber culture as well. So yeah, I guess it's like, because I know a lot of the VTuber culture, it's even more like, I'm not participating in that though. Have a cult of personality? I don't know what that actually entails, but I would say they do have strong personalities. And there's also like, at least with the corporate VTubers, there's a very big kind of boundary between the character and the person. I feel like I don't have that. Like, the most separation that I did was just naming him. And then not really having much else going on. Yeah, at this point you kinda already, I guess, yeah. I miss now my Oshi, yay! On my way to be your Kamioshi. Yeah. I think having the background kind of solidified it as well, because VTubers have backgrounds. The entire time my background was just my Photoshop layout. But now I'm becoming more and more VTubers. I'm having more and more VTuber assets. One thing that I can say though, never expect a karaoke stream from me because I can't sing. So that's one. Would be sad to see CL going corpo. I would never, honestly. Speaking of corpo, this morning I was having a talk. We were joking about working from home. So what was happening was me and my friend, we were talking about like, oh, it's Monday, but people are working from home, and then and then we were like, oh yeah, they're calling in. Oh, can I work from home? Can I WFH? Can I just like Zoom you? Can I Zoom you? And I just Zoom you for the meeting. And I'm like, can I Slack you? Can I Slack you? And then they were like, I don't think you Slack people. And then they're like, yeah, Slack is like the to-do list for corporate, the public to-do list, not the like Zoom meeting software. So you don't Slack someone, but you Zoom someone. And I was just like, well, I don't know. I never went corporate. I just knew the word. I hear like, for example, in the public transport, and people are having a meeting and they're like, something Slack, something. I'm just like, oh, it's like a Zoom meeting. Oh my god. Crazy stuff. So you know, I didn't mean it though. Being someone who's recently doing work from home, hoping not to do those things. It's basically business Discord. Oh, okay. I was like you. Yeah, I was like you. I see, business Discord. Though I'm wondering, like, if we get more Gen Z up in the corporate ladder, will we switch to having Discord as the Slack? Not even like we're using Slack, it's just Discord. Business Oh, okay, I guess it's a thing, the business Discord. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know. Slack me about that business opportunity. Alright, Lotus, I'll Slack you this afternoon. Fuck, that sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong. Look, if anyone want to start a clip channel with me, you're like, this is like free farming ground right now. Actually using Discord right now. Good. I feel like if it's a creative industry, it might be more plausible, but I can't really imagine, like, if it's like corporate marketing, you know, like AI company, whatever, I don't think they would want to use Discord. They would be like hard pressed to stay on their corporate circle. Okay, I had a class which used Discord for announcement before. Game design class. See, all the gamers would want to use Discord. I'm like as an artist and like animator, like if I'm organizing an animation work with like 12 other people, I would organize it through Discord. I wouldn't use anything else. Someone joins the business Discord with a kid in FP is gonna go. Yeah, I think like honestly you would need a separate account for your Discord. I know like some people go crazy on their Discord profiles. Using Yoshi's emotes at work. Yeah. Wait, also Lotus and Vermilion, because you're both online right now, and do you think like if I do the Valorant stream, like this kind of time is alright with you guys? Like morning for me? Yeah, because I just wasn't sure which time zone or like which time would be best. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to plan it, guys. I'll probably be like, oh, it's like a chill stream, and then like you both are online, and I'll be like, do you guys want to play Valorant now? And then just switch the stream. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that might just be the easiest way, other than like trying to plan it. So when I have like not a very determined stream, it could just switch into Valorant anytime. It's like 7 to 9 p.m. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay, okay. Honestly, I would play now, but my hand isn't feeling very well, so it's not gonna be fun. I have to wait for my hand to recover. I went too hard last week. Like, I worked a lot, I did a lot of work, and then I drew a lot through the weekend as well, so my right hand is kind of fried right now. So that's why I'm also thinking I'm gonna take half the day off later and just have a walk or something. Really need to rest my hand. Sort of same time. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Yeah. Yeah, you should add me later. As long as your wrist is okay, yeah. I will rest it. I'm like, I thought that I got stronger wrist-wise, but I think it's the Valorant, I'm not gonna lie. Because like one unrated game is like 40 minutes plus, right? And like it's 40 minutes of like engagement with the mouse. So it's kind of like that 40-minute could have been my rest time where I rest my wrist and like watch anime, but I'm actively playing a game, basically. So I think that's kind of contributing to why it hurt, why it started hurting. So I gotta cut down. Fuck, I gotta cut down on the Valorant. I'm drawing too much. It's the worst. Yeah, it is the worst when you like when you love drawing and like your wrist hurts. That's the worst. It's the worst. I hope you get better. Hope you get better soon. Yeah, I think it's just resting. I just gotta rest it. There's no other way. No other way around it. Damn, this laundry is taking a while. I thought it was gonna be done soon. I can't go back on my words. It is nice to chat though, so I'm not really complaining. Do you got any anime recommendation? I do. I'll type it in chat. Journal with Witch. If you get better too, thank you, thank you. The laundry is on our side. More yap session. Yay! I'm glad you guys are liking the yap session. I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. Pap, 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 pap. I found a game yesterday, a free game that looked really cute. I might want to try it out sometime. Up, 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 up. Doko my Steam. Doko my Steam account. Doko my wishlist. Wait, I saved it. Where is it? My bad, I guess I didn't save it. Oh no, it's already in my library because it's a free game. Never mind. Yeah, it's called Find Your Words. I found out about it through Alba. So Alba was having a collab with Find Your Words, the game. So that's how I found out about it, but it looks really cute. Have you seen Chihaya Furu? Chihaya Furu, my childhood! My childhood fucking love Chihaya Furu. Since day one, Arata. I haven't watched the final season though. It's like, cause I watched it, like, cause it was part of my childhood, right? Like the beginning of it. I'm a little bit nervous, kind of going in to see the like finale as an adult. But I think it would be very awesome to rewatch everything first before watching the final one. Let me see. Deep snow delivery. Let me see what that is. Oh yeah, I don't know if the Val server is gonna handle that very well. The ping is gonna go crazy. Watch up this season 2, really want to get back to it. Yeah. Oh, Deep Snow Delivery is TBA? Cool, it's a new game. Probably. They got a demo, yeah. I've heard of the other one though. Easy delivery call. Oh, never mind, I don't think I've heard of this one. Oh! Nico! Wait, it has cats? I haven't seen this yet. Wait, I'm a truck? You're saying I'm driving a truck? As a cat? Fuck yeah, I'll play this game. I'll give it a try. I'll save it to my wish list first. It is on sale right now, but I'll buy it later because I want to finish my games before I get new ones. Could do Japan though. We can try. At Lil Cat Peeps. Yeah. Actually, I think one of my friends would also really like this because the way he draw cats look like this. I'll take a screenshot and send it to him. Haha! Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, let me read you my wish list. This is a very yappy yap session. Hades 2. But I've only finished Hades run, like I've only ever finished one Hades run, like defeating Hades and all that. So I'm still like not completely done with the lore yet. Hence it's still, I'm not buying Hades 2 yet. I've got One Shot, which also has a cat. I have Stray, which is also a cat. I've Cairn, C-A-I-R-N, which is like a climbing game. It is a bit expensive though, so I'm like, eh. Good afternoon. Oh, hi. Hello. How's it going? What up? I'll see you next week. I'll see you Monday next week. Yeah, it's on my also with most of this game, I know nothing about mostly. Like I only know like, oh, it has a cat in it. Pretty much like that's it. Because I love going in blind. Volcano Princess, which is overwhelmingly positive rated on Steam. Duck Detective, it looks fun. Jumping Jazz Cats, which obviously has cats. Chef RPG I'm excited about, but it's still in early access. And I don't buy early access games. Nine Souls. Oh no, you have an exam! No! No! Curse the exam. That's alright. I'll catch you in a future one then. Good luck with the exam. One shot. Okay, 9 souls. Okay. This is resonating. My wish list is resonating with the people. Dave the Diver is my friend's favorite game. So it's up there. Fields of Mystria, which is kind of like, I'm assuming like some Stardew Valley thing. Persona 5. I'm waiting for that to go on sale. As cheap as it could be. Witchbrook is the #1 game that I'm excited for this year. Like, once it's out, I'm dropping everything and just playing Witchbrook. I hope you can come. I've played Undertale, and I'm not interested in Deltarune. This is a quite common question, actually, like common request to play Undertale and Deltarune. So I have I have a go-to answer for that. Yeah, I used to play Stardew Valley. Tunic, which is very cute. Whisper of the House, sounds like a chill game. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. This is also my friend's favorite #1 favorite game ever. So I tend to like to play games that are my friends' favorites as well, because it's kind of like a way of getting to know them. I feel like you get to know a person a lot by their favorite game. Tiny Bookshop, sounds like a me game. Tiny Glade, which I think is a building game. News Tower, don't know what it's about. Songs of the Shore is a upcoming game by, I think, 2 developers. One of them is Totomori, who makes the songs that I use for all of my streams and videos. So I'm a big Totomori fan, so best believe Totomori releasing a game, I am playing it. You're a sweet pal for that. Thank you, bro. He. The Free Shepherd, which is also like an upcoming game. Cast and Chill, which is a fishing game. Peak. This one I want to play with friends. Red Dead Redemption 2. Waiting for that to go on sale as well. Little Kitty Big City. It's also up there. Dark Souls scared me apparently because it's very difficult game. So not really interested in a very skill-based heavy game. Not super crazy about rhythm games. Yeah, because I'm very mid. Yeah, thanks for joining me today. Take care. See you again on another stream, bro. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I got a bit crazy. I had an Ace Attorney arc when I played the first trilogy. And yeah. The Chronicles one is also a friend's favorite game. So yeah. In Stars and Time is also there. Untitled Goose Game because it's chaotic. And yeah, recently I added Easy Delivery Co. for the cat. Wait, which one were you playing? Which one? I was like saying a couple things at the same time. Osu is fucking terrifying. I watched my friend play Osu. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Untitled Goose Game. I'm quite excited for that too. Great Ace Attorney. Oh shit, bro! Fuck! Dude, I'm so excited to play it too. I hope you're liking it. But yeah, Ace Attorney, very, very lovely series. I really like it. Awesome, love it so far. Yay, yay. Yeah. Also, their names are so fucking funny. Hairlock Sholmes? Come on. Come on. Okay, wait. I think my laundry's coming. Me waiting for the ding? Below? Ding is not coming. Do you guys like it, by the way? I put you guys in a letter because I love letters. I think like the best gift that I like is actually a letter more than anything. Apollo Justice games as well. Oh, the entire franchise, bro. Yeah, I haven't gone further than the original trilogy, but would love to try out all the other ones as well. Apparently also there's a Snufkin game. Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley, so that's also on my list. Snufkin is my favorite character from Moomin. I have a Snufkin glass, which is like a very tiny like cup glass with a Snufkin printed on it. One of my prized possessions. Sure, if people want to see it, though, I mean, like readability. Yeah, it's not meant to be read. I think that was the first vote of democracy in the stream, so I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, I don't think like the people then was voting for readability. It was more to be quirky. So yeah, not a readability issue. That was my wish list. Did you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that? The laundry is done. Voice chat had democratic voted for vibes. Yep. Yep. And I respect that. Alright guys, laundry rang. I don't know if you could hear that. Yeah, that was the sound. If you heard some like jingle, that was the laundry. Yay, stream over too soon. Alright, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it and having a good time. Oh no, the ding. It is unfortunately go time. Fun working with you a lot. Yay! Yeah, fun working with everyone. I'm glad you guys joined me. Thanks for studying, working with me. I'm gonna do all the adjustments for the next ones. So be sure to be here again if you're free. And yeah, whether you're typing in chat or you're just lurking around, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you staying the entire time. And yeah, I'm gonna go do my laundry. Have a lovely day or night, everyone. I'll see you guys again. Yay! Bye bye! Bye bye bye! Bye bye bye!